Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you for watching, subscribing, and commenting on the Joe Boo Report. Man, we're only about 25 away from 4,000 subscribers, and man, the growth has just been incredible. It's been kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. It just keeps going and going and going. So again, I appreciate you guys so much. Now, I got to tell you, I want to get some stuff off my chest, and first thing is Randy Gregory. I posted a video this morning about Randy Gregory and reasons why I think the Dallas Cowboys would be better served letting the whole thing play out without him. A lot of you guys seem to think that he is like the reincarnation of LT. Well, I got to tell you, the reality is the guy has not played football in a year. No training camp, no offseason work, no practices during the season. He would literally be coming in off the street cold. Now, I know a bunch of you are saying, but that it's just weed. It doesn't matter. Rules are rules. Cam Newton got benched for not wearing a bow tie. Now, whether weed is addictive, not addictive, legal, illegal, in the rest of the world, in the NFL, you have to abide by the rules. And here's the thing. If you flunk a drug test at the combine, and I mean at the combine, which is the biggest job interview that you will ever have, you're an idiot. Okay? You went from being a top 10 draft pick, possibly making $15, $20 million that first contract, to making peanuts being a second round draft pick. Okay. You know what? I can understand having, a bad moment. Didn't think it was going to pass, that was going to get caught or whatever. But then to proceed to flunk another 3 during the season, know that you're being warned by the NFL, that you're in the protocol, that you're being tested, and you know when you're going to be tested. To still fail those, okay, that's pretty bad. Whether weed is addictive or a problem or not, it's part of the rules. To turn around and then flunk again in the off season, go into rehab, while you're in rehab, flunk another one. Sorry, if you cannot abide by that rule, how is it that you're going to be disciplined enough to play the defense the way it's supposed to be played? This is from, we did a little swap here with one of our fans out there, and I'm sorry, I'm old. And he sent me a message on Instagram, and I can't figure out how to get the messages back on Instagram because that's how old I am. And Snapchat, I won't even try that. That's just really crazy. So in my mind, with him, basically the NFL is just not dealing with the situation right now. He's flunked another test, and more than likely next year he'll be gone for the whole year. So to bring him in here to play the last 2 games of the season and possibly playoffs, to me, sends the wrong message. You're going to have the talking heads talking about the Dallas Cowboys can't stay off the weed. The Dallas Cowboys only care about winning, and suppose this guy needs help. He should be banned. I don't want all that distraction on our team. I think it would be just ridiculous. So, boy, he really made sure this thing was safe. So I've got that off my chest. You can choose to agree. Pepsi bottle with Tony Romo. I love that. I've got a collection. I've actually got a Pepsi bottle from the 25-year anniversary. Actually, hold on. I will go actually get that. Okay, so I'm back. So any of you guys out there think that I'm just a bandwagon fan, when I say that I'm an old school Dallas Cowboy fan, I can tell you I'm old school. This right here hasn't been opened. It's from the 25th anniversary season. You can see the top of it's even beginning to rust. That's one of those collectibles that, you can't really find out there. And then I have a Super Bowl collection of Coca-Colas from each one of their Super Bowls. Now, I think one is just a generic one that's in there. Hopefully, we'll be able to add one more Super Bowl to the collection. So I'm really proud of some of the stuff that I have. But anyway, next topic. Jerry Jones. Here's what you guys got to understand. Hello, Mark. Here's that Remo Pepsi bottle. It will last a lot longer, safer on your shelf. Thanks for taking care of it. Please mention me. Edwin Niemer. and you're on my YouTube channel, the next Cowboys video. So, Edwin, thank you very much, buddy. Um, Edwin does not have a Cowboy-specific video that Romo's press conference. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you very much, Edwin. So I appreciate that, man. I'm going to put that in my collection with all my other stuff that I've got here. And I've got a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, my wife thinks I have too much stuff that's down here. I actually have tons and tons of stuff of Joe Boo's that I just don't have a place to put it because she keeps thinking that you should see white space on the walls. And I'm kind of like, honey, everything in here means something to me. And I like having it around. But anyway, I digress. Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones was asked if the Cowboys should rest players, and he started talking about Tony Romo he wants to have ready for the playoffs. Here's what you guys have to understand about Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is basically the diversion. Jerry Jones does not really run the team anymore. Stephen Jones does. How many times in the last few years have we heard Jerry Jones just kind of say something out there, and then the media and everybody just follows along? Jerry Jones said this, Jerry Jones said that. And does it ever happen? Johnny Manziel, AP, RG3, putting Tony Romo back in there. You know, all of these things, you know, the team has literally gotten to the point where it is, just let Jerry go off and be Jerry. Just let him say what he's going to say, and we'll do what we're going to do. Because I don't think Jerry necessarily remembers what he says because he says so many different things. So this whole thing of, and hope that you guys have of Tony Romo being inserted and everything else, it's not going to happen. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are going to rest their players, and I don't agree with resting your players. I believe you stay in tip-top condition by actually playing. You can't just turn it off and turn it back on. You want to roll right into the playoffs. You've got that bye week. Hopefully we win one more game. You got that bye week to rest up. Now, if there's guys that are truly borderline being injured, yeah, you go ahead and let them take some time off. You know, maybe you play Ezekiel Elliott, a series or two less, but you don't just say everybody sit on the bench. You got to stay in tip-top form to make that run. Another thing people have been talking about, Dak and Zeke going out. Well, here's the thing. I have no problem with them going out on the day off. They've been off since last Thursday. They went off on what, Monday night, Sunday night, whatever it was. I don't have a problem with that. They're grown men, or young grown men. They're going to want to party and do things like that. It's when you show up at the club with a pistol in your pocket and shoot yourself in the leg. Plexico burst. Or my brother man out in Denver. It's when you go out drunk driving and get arrested. That's when I have a problem. But see, here's the great thing about the NFL, and maybe a lot of you don't know this, but they actually have a whole policy that's out there that all you have to do is call a number, and they will have a person there to pick you up, take you wherever you need to go, and drop you off, no questions asked. So any NFL player out there who gets busted for drunk driving and all that is just a freaking idiot. And that's the guys that I have problems with. In fact, I'd rather see the guys out there enjoying themselves, cutting loose and all that in the public, because you know what? There's a lot of guys that you don't see out in the public that are partying their ass off and doing who knows what. So no, I don't have a problem with that. And one last thing, the good old Giants, they had another setback. JPP is injured and gone for the next 6 weeks, so more than likely that'll be the rest of their season. So that's the latest news that I have for everybody. And our contest winner, MT, if I can ever get this damn box together. You know, it sucks being old because it's hard to do shit when you get old like me. Our contest winner from our first ever Joe Boo live stream trivia question will be going in the mail tomorrow. I think I've got another 4 other shirts that are going out with it. So be on the lookout for your stuff, guys. And if you do want to get one of the Joe Boo t-shirts like I'm wearing, just go to joeboosmancave.com and you can order one for 16 bucks. And that's all I have tonight. And I'm thinking about maybe live streaming a little later. Some people were asking me about that again. So I might do some in about an hour or so. So as always, I'm Mark Holmes. That's Cowboy Joe Boo. And thank you, as always, for watching the Joe Boo Report. Have a great night.